Hello gorgeous soul friends, welcome to my channel, Hannah DeVaux. Thank you so much for tuning in and for allowing me into your unique experience today. So today we're going to be discussing masculine and feminine energies, the energies that keep us and the world around us in a state of equilibrium. So there are two ways to go about watching this video. You can take the masculine approach where you ask questions, try to rationalize, and really analyze the information I'm giving you. Or you can take the feminine approach where you really feel the information and visualize it and try to understand it intuitively. Neither of these approaches are wrong. In fact, they're both correct in their own way. And when using a little bit of both can help you best understand any kind of information you're taking in. If you have a basic grasp on the concept of yin and yang, you'll know that neither of these energies can exist without the other. They're an aspect of something called duality consciousness, which ties directly into the law of polarity. So positive and negative, good and evil, dark and light, masculine and feminine are all expressions of this dualistic energy that we experience in this third dimensional realm through something called the illusion of separation. All humans contain both masculine and feminine energies within, but we're so severely disconnected from our true spiritual selves that we have a tendency to fall on two extreme ends of this spectrum of energy. And as a result, we live our life out of balance. This is because a lot of souls typically find comfort in either one or the other. So some people tend to experience more masculine traits while others express more feminine qualities. But energy also knows no physical gender, so this means that there are men who display more feminine characteristics and women who display more masculine traits. Source energy itself is non-dualistic, and part of the reason why we come down into human form is to experience duality while still maintaining a sense of oneness with all. So a major lesson in the human experience is to transcend the illusion of separation and unify your polar energies so that you can find and maintain a state of balance and harmony within. So let's talk a little bit about masculine energy and the traits that are expressed with it. Masculine energy, or yang, is the part of your being that is responsible for taking action. It's the you that's a go-getter, and this originates in the thinking process. In order to act, we must decide, and in order to decide, we must be confident in our decision and our ability to act on it. Masculine energy is important because without action, life begins to stagnate. So it's responsible for keeping life in a constant progression of forward movement. Areas of your life that feel sluggish, uninspired, or stagnant may be due to a lack of masculine energy. So healthy characteristics of masculine energy are, and I'm gonna get my laptop because there's too many for me to remember off the top of my head. So assertiveness, confidence, responsibility, courage, focus, logic, stability, direction, protection, discipline, activeness, expansiveness, and providing. When masculine energy is out of balance or in excess, it's known as the negative or wounded masculine. So the wounded masculine traits are confrontational, abusive, dominating, aggressive, controlling, competitive, critical, avoidant, unsupportive, and unstable. The foundation for negative masculine energy is a disconnection between the mind and the heart, which usually is a result of childhood trauma or wounding. And this can manifest a few ways. So someone can be uncaring towards their own feelings or the feelings of others. Their demeanor may come off forceful or insensitive, and they may disrespect those around them. There's also a strong sense of pride and lack of vulnerability. In order to integrate a more positive masculine presence within, the #1 guideline is to honor your feelings. And you can use your meditation practice to tune your mind into your emotions every day and listen with intent. The healthy masculine is always interested in how you feel, while the unhealthy masculine is impatient and frustrated with inner work. Positive masculine accepts feelings even if they're not desired. But experiencing healthy masculine energy isn't possible unless there is a connection to your feminine side. So let's talk about feminine energy and the expressions that are associated with it. Feminine energy, or yin, is more of the being energy rather than the doing energy. The feminine energy is flowing and dynamic. Her moves can't always be predicted or explained with the rational mind. She is unrestricted by the social norms because she doesn't follow any rules aside from the guidance coming from her heart. The feminine energy can see possibilities that are invisible to the structured masculine energy, and thus she can create opportunities that were once thought to be impossible. When a man or or woman creates from their feminine energy, they're tapping into their intuition and receiving guidance from their higher self. The feminine energy needs expression and creation. Without it, it dries out. It also knows when it's time to slow down and nurture new ideas, projects, or the self. So the healthy characteristics of feminine energy are unconditional love, understanding, nurturing, tenderness, intuition, creativity, stillness, flow, radiance, surrenderance, sensitivity, emotional, receptivity, and passivity. Just like masculine energy, feminine energy can be expressed from a place of wounding. Unhealthy characteristics of feminine energy are the victim mentality, powerlessness, manipulation, neediness, codependency, withholding, oversensitivity, over-emotional, and jealousy. A well-developed feminine side breeds a stronger emotional person, as emotional resilience and strength come from the feminine. And trust me, there is nothing weak about the feminine energy in either men or women. The feminine energy resides in the heart and the masculine in the mind. A mind operating with no input from the heart can be cold, calculating, and ruthless, while a heart operating without the mind's input has no conscious reasoning and can be overly emotional, addictive, or wishy-washy. So they work best while connected to one another. Oftentimes, we seek other people out to fill that void rather than taking on the responsibility of doing our own inner work to neutralize our energy. Many times, wounded feminines will attract wounded masculines and form unfulfilling relationships. So it's important to seek balance and healing within so you don't place the burdens of your wounds and traumas onto another person. Because at the end of the day, our healing is nobody's responsibility but our own. So the first step to harmonizing your masculine and feminine energies is to become aware of your imbalance and the wounds that created it. And this can be done through meditation or self-reflection. You can also use meditation to balance out your energy and call upon the necessary energy to bring your soul back to a state of equilibrium. Yoga is also great for balancing polar energies, and the yogic path teaches of special breathing techniques that will balance out Ida and Pingala, which translate to feminine and masculine energy. Lastly, and it may be a little tougher to accomplish but not impossible, is consciously integrating traits from either your masculine side or your feminine side, depending on which one you need more of. So for example, if you wanted to invite in more masculine energy, you could do something like organize your space or accomplish a small goal that you've been putting off. And the same goes for feminine energy. Maybe you engage in some kind of creative hobby or take a day to relax and refresh. A big part of maintaining balance comes from an awareness of your energy. And with a lack of awareness, it's much more difficult to recognize when your body is falling out of harmony. So stay conscious of your energy, guys. But that is the conclusion of this vlog. Let me know in the comment box below where you feel you fall under. If you feel you're more masculine or more feminine, feel free to let me know down below, guys. Leave a like if this information resonated with you or if you learned something new today. Thanks so much for watching and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.